Imagine waking up every day in a world where your every move is watched, your thoughts are controlled, and even your hairstyle is dictated by the government. This isn't a scene from a dystopian novel. It's the reality for millions living in North Korea. What does a typical day look like for someone in this secretive nation? Join me as we unravel the mysteries of daily life in North Korea. Let's take a journey into this hermit kingdom. Korea glow with vibrant lights, while North Korea remains shrouded in darkness. This darkness symbolizes not just a lack of electricity, but also the isolation of an entire nation. Today, we will explore what life is really like behind the walls of this enigmatic country. Our story begins with Min Seo, our fictional North Korean citizen, as she wakes up in her small apartment. Her first sight is the portraits of Kim Il-sung and Kim Jong-il hanging on her wall. These aren't just decorations. They are constant reminders of who is in charge. Every morning, Min Seo checks these portraits to ensure they are clean and properly displayed. Because government inspectors can arrive unannounced, failing to maintain these portraits could lead to severe punishment for her whole family. Next, Min Seo turns on her radio, but there's no choice in what she hears. All radios are preset to government, channels that broadcast propaganda from dawn until dusk. There's no escape. Even television offers only state-approved programming that glorifies the regime. As she gets dressed for the day, Min Seo faces another restriction. Her wardrobe is limited to what the government deems acceptable. The regime even dictates hairstyles. Women have only 15 approved styles, and men must keep their hair under 5 cm long. The government claims that longer hair robs the brain of energy. Imagine having so little freedom over your appearance. Stepping outside, Min Seo joins a sea of bicycles, her primary mode of transport. In Pyongyang, cars are a luxury reserved for the elite. As she pedals to work, she passes murals and posters proclaiming slogans like, "North Korea is a utopia." These aren't advertisements. They serve as constant reminders of state power and control. At work, things don't get any easier. Every day begins with self-criticism, sessions, not team-building exercises, but a way for the government to maintain control over its citizens. Workers are expected to confess, even minor infractions, to stay in good standing with their supervisors. Lunchtime brings no respite from propaganda. Cafeteria TVs blare state-approved content while foreign news is unthinkable. The internet as we know it doesn't exist here. Only a heavily censored intranet that limits access to information. After work, Min Seo heads to the market, a place where some semblance of freedom exists despite government restrictions. Since the state-run distribution system collapsed during the 1990s famine, markets have become essential for survival. Here, people engage in small-scale trading to find food and goods. Many women like Min Seo participate in this underground economy, which is technically illegal but tolerated out of necessity. This small act of defiance shows how everyday people are slowly reclaiming their agency in a tightly controlled society. As night falls, Min Seo rushes home before curfew sets in. Conversations with family are cautious. Walls have ears. Under the law of guilt by association, her family could face punishment for her words. Yet there's a thrill in some households. Smuggled South Korean dramas on USB drives provide forbidden glimpses into another world. The risk is enormous. Being caught could lead to years in labor camps or worse. But for many, these dramas offer hope and dreams beyond their borders. As we conclude our journey into North Korea, let's reflect on the freedoms we often take for granted. The right to choose our paths and speak our minds. What can we do? Stay informed about the realities faced by people like Min Seo. Share this video with others, and support organizations working to bring information into North Korea. Awareness is the first step toward change. Thank you for watching. If you found this content valuable, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. By subscribing, remember, every subscription helps us continue bringing you high-quality, informative content. So, take a moment to subscribe now and hit the notification bell to never miss an upload.